This is a very special occasion. Actually, we are right now seeing the full building up of the first center we had in Russia. When we came over, the first year we were not in Moscow yet, but we were working here. We were talking to people, we were meeting them in here. And this is where we also want to do this. Petersburg, has never had, a chance like this, but now we really have the plan to build it up in this way. It's very important because everything started with Petersburg, right? It started exactly there. And from there it moved in waves through all of the Russian area and started many centers, but the first inspiration was from here. So for that reason, and now with Moscow, of course, there are fantastic things happening, but the blessing, the first place, Hannah and I put our minds together and said, this shall grow, we must make Russia, all these open, interested, feeling people, we have to make sure that this is, that this can happen and that all the aspects of Buddhism may be found here and that they can work with it. And during this time then, we saw first the possibility for a temple here, and then after that, then Moscow came in, with a lot of very wise people and very skillful work and very good teamwork and so on. And now again with a group of very well-known people, people who really, who are everywhere, with whatever they do, right? All this hard work and so on, this is now the root for the things that we are doing here. So it's, I want to say, and I want to thank you first, most of all, for this, I think it's a wonderful thing, I myself also have many things to thank you for, and so on. So we really, so I know I've also just seen the different plans, right, of the whole, and it was also, strikingly beautiful, and but you will have to take off your shoes when you go in, in Petersburg, right? Because it is really noble things. A nice place for the shoes, some extra socks to pull on if you need it, and then come in and enjoy it, right? And open your minds and get the great blessing from the Buddhas and the generosity of our friends and the cooperation we all have, because we are like family now already, very much family everywhere. This Buddhist Dharma, Diamond Way, mixture of all kinds of talent and power, you will see how they really grow and how they bloom and how things come out of this, and that's a wonderful thing. So we can give people money that helps them for some hours. We can give them an education that will help them for one life. But if we give them a chance to practice and to discover that what is looking through their eyes and listening through their ears, that this is in its true nature, radiant, timeless space, without beginning and end, always and everywhere, then the people who do this work, who make all those things work, are actually the greatest benefactors of the world, because they give people what nobody else can give: timeless, clear insight and an access to the timeless mind in themselves. So it's my strong wish as the Lama, or I'd say probably the main Lama of Russia, and all most other places, 500 other places, 700 places around the world, right? That, with this, as I say, this is a really important and wonderful thing. It moves together with Moscow, the great thing that happened there, that I also look forward to seeing very, very much, and so on. And all this will grow on, and I tell you, the Buddhas are glad. There's no doubt about it. It's a wonderful thing to do. It's a great, great influence on people, if you look at the world where everything is impermanent and disappears, and then you look at the face of the Buddha, or you experience the timeless states of meditation, then you will know that nobody is more generous than the people who built this. So I thank you all, you know, and I promise to do my best to work as always, and I'm very, very glad about my connection to all of Russia, and now also in this new way, you know, for Petersburg. It is a cultural capital of Russia. It really is. That's what I think.
Thank you. Thank you, Lemon.
Yeah.
Wonderful.